Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? In today's football ASMR video we're going to be looking at Real Madrid, Club de Football from Spain. A rather famous club. We've looked at some other top clubs so far, and it's only fair that we look at one of the greatest clubs in world football. So today, in this ASMR football video, we're going to look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid Club de Football, Spanish pronunciation, Real Madrid Club de Football, meaning Royal Madrid Football Club. That's correct, it means royal, not real as in fake. Commonly referred to as Real Madrid or simply Real, is a Spanish professional football club based in Madrid. Founded in 1902 as Madrid Football Club, the club has traditionally worn a white home kit since its inception. The honorific title Real is Spanish for royal and was bestowed to the club by King Alfonso VIII in 1920, together with a royal crown in the emblem. Real Madrid have played their home matches in the 81,000 capacity Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in downtown Madrid since 1947. Unlike most European sporting entities, Real Madrid's members, socios, have owned and operated the club throughout its history. Real Madrid is one of the most widely supported teams internationally. The club was estimated to be worth £5 billion in 2022, making it the world's most valuable football team. In 2021, it was the second highest earning football club in the world, with an annual revenue of €640 million. Being one of the three founding members of LaLiga that have never been relegated. Since its inception in 1929, along with Athletic Bilbao, my club, and Barcelona, Real Madrid holds many long-standing rivalries, most notably El Clásico with Barcelona and El Derbi Madrileño with Atletico Madrid. The club established itself as a major force in both Spanish and European football during the 50s and 60s, winning 5 consecutive and 6 overall European Cups and reaching a further 2 finals. This success was replicated on the domestic front, with Madrid winning 12 league titles in the span of 16 years. This team, which included Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskás, Francisco Gento and Raymond Kopa, is considered by some in the sport to be the greatest of all time. In domestic football, the club has won 68 trophies, a record 35 La Liga titles, 19 Copa del Rey, 12 Supercopa de España, a Copa Eva Duarte, and a Copa de la Liga. In European football, Real Madrid have won a record 21 trophies, a record 14 European Cup or UEFA Champions League titles, 2 UEFA Cups and a record 5 UEFA Super Cups. In worldwide competitions they have achieved a record 7 Club World Championships. Real Madrid was recognised as the FIFA Club of the 20th century on the 11th of December 2000 with 42% of the vote, and received the FIFA Centennial Order of Merit on the 20th of May 2004. The club was also named Best European Club of the 20th Century by the IFFHS on the 11th of May 2010. In June 2017, Madrid succeeded in becoming the first club to win consecutive titles in the Champions League era. In May 2022, they won a record extending 14th European Cup, making it 5 titles in the last 9 seasons. As of May 2022, Real Madrid are ranked 4th behind Bayern Munich, Manchester City and Liverpool in the UEFA club rankings. City haven't won a European Cup in that time frame. Okay, let's look at the emblem. It's got the circle outside here with the M for Madrid and the Club de Football, known as Los Blancos and Los Merengues. I've never heard them referred to as Los Vikingos or La Casa Blanca. Personally, founded on the 6th of March 1902, 120 years ago as Madrid Football Club. They played the Santiago Bernabeu, which I've been to many times. 81,000 capacity. Florentino Perez is the current president and has been for some time. Head coach is Carlo Ancelotti, who surprisingly has also been there for a fair amount of time. And last year they won LaLiga and the Champions League. Home colours white socks and white shorts. I'm not fussy on their away colours at the moment, but their third kit is quite nice. Let's look at the Bernabeu. It is massive. It's been the home of Real Madrid since its completion in 1947. It is the second largest stadium in Spain and third largest home to a top-flight European club after Camp Nou in Barcelona and Westfalenstadion in Germany. Named after footballer and legend Real Madrid president Santiago Bernabeu. The stadium is one of the world's most famous football venues. It hosted the final of the European and Champions League on 4 occasions, the last being in 2010. That was between Bayern Munich and Internazionale. The stadium also hosted the second leg of the 2018 Copa Libertadores final, which was between River and Boca, I think, wasn't it? The final matches for the 1964 European Nations Cup and the 82 FIFA World Cup were also held at the Bernabeu, making it the first stadium in Europe to host both a UEFA Euro final and a FIFA World Cup final. It is a really nice stadium, actually. Okay. Real Madrid's origins go back to when football was introduced to Madrid by the academics and students of the Institución Libre de Enseñanza, which included several Cambridge and Oxford University graduates. There was a conflict and some of them left the original Sky football, Julian Palacios being recognised therefore as the first Real Madrid president. In 1901 this new club was renamed as Madrid Football Club. Later, following a restructuring in 1902, Sky was renamed as New Football Club. On the 6th of March 1902, after a new board president by Juan Badros had been elected, Real Madrid Football Club was officially founded. 3 years after its founding, in 1905, Madrid FC won its first title. After defeating Athletic Bilbao in the Spanish Cup final, the club became one of the founding sides of the Royal Spanish Football Federation. On the 4th of January 1909, when club president Adolfo Melendez signed the foundation agreement of the Spanish FA. After moving between several grounds, the team relocated to the Campo de O'Donnell in 1912. In 1920, the club's name was changed to Real Madrid after King Alfonso VIII granted the title of Real to the club. In 1929, the first Spanish Football League was founded. Real Madrid led the first league season until the last match, a loss to Athletic Bilbao, meaning that they finished runners-up to Barcelona. Real Madrid won its first league title in the 31-32 season and retained it the following year. On the 14th of April 1931, the arrival of the Second Spanish Republic caused the club to lose the title of Real and the royal crown on its emblem, going back to being named Madrid Football Club until the end of the Spanish Civil War. The 2000 UEFA Champions League final in Paris, or Saint-Denis, the south of Paris, between Real Madrid and Valencia. One of the first finals that I watched, I think, probably. And I remember these really, really well. So, Iker Casillas, Aitor Karanka, Elguera and Campo, Salgado, Roberto Carlos, everyone knows obviously, Steve McManaman, Redondo, Raúl, Cristian Anelka, Nicolás Anelka, and Fernando Morientes. Brilliant match. And then they went out and started the Galacticos era. In July 2000, Florentino Perez was elected club president. However, the primary electoral promise that propelled Perez to victory was the signing of Luis Figo from arch rivals Barcelona. The following year, the club had its training ground rezoned and used the money to begin assembling the Galacticos team by signing a global star every summer, which included Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, Luis Figo, David Beckham and Fabio Cannavaro. It is debatable whether the gamble paid off, as despite winning the UEFA Champions League and an Intercontinental Cup in 2002, followed by the Liga in 2003, the club failed to win a major trophy for the next 3 seasons. On the 25th of June 2013, Carlo Ancelotti succeeded Mourinho to become the manager of Real Madrid on a 3-year deal, with Zinedine Zidane named as one of his assistants. On the 1st of September 2013, the long-awaited transfer of Gareth Bale from Tottenham Hotspur was announced. The transfer of the Welshman was reportedly a new world record signing, with the transfer price approximated at €100 million. In Ancelotti's first season at the club, Real Madrid fought on all 3 fronts for the continental treble. Despite leading in the league campaign on multiple occasions, Madrid ultimately finished in 3rd place, level on points with Barcelona, and 3 behind cross-city rivals Atletico Madrid. By that time, Los Blancos had already secured the Copa del Rey against rivals Barcelona in April, with Bale scoring the winner from his own half. The major breakthrough also came in the UEFA Champions League, where Real returned to the final after 12 years, having beaten defending champions Bayern Munich 5-0 on aggregate in the semis. In the final, they defeated the then recent league winners Atletico Madrid 4-1 after extra time, to clinch their 10th European Cup and their first since 2002. To become the first team to win 10 European Cups or Champions League titles, an achievement known as La Décima, the 10th. Real's attacking trio of Bale, Benzema and Cristiano, dubbed the BBC, finished the season with 97 goals. Plus they had Modric and Di Maria in midfield, Sami Khedira, Carvajal, Coentrão, Varane, Ramos and Casillas. What a team. Zidane left for a second time on the 27th of May 2021, after going trophyless that season, with Carlo Ancelotti returning to coach the team for the 2021-22 season. On the domestic front, he delivered 2 trophies out of a possible 3, winning LaLiga and the Supercopa de España. As such, Ancelotti won all 6 available top trophies at Madrid. In the Champions League, Madrid produced one of the most memorable runs of all time, defeating pre-tournament favourites Paris Saint-Germain, defending champions and favourites Chelsea, Premier League champions and heavy favourites Manchester City, all in dramatic fashion, and setting up the final against Liverpool, who were once again widely considered as favourites in a rematch of their 2018 encounter. A lone Vinicius goal sealed the 14th European Cup for Los Blancos, their 5th in 9 years and Ancelotti's 2nd in charge. Real also claimed their 4th ever European double. Real Madrid has maintained the white shirt for its home kit throughout the history of its club. There was, however, one season that the shirt and shorts were not both white. It was an initiative undertaken by Juan Padros in honour of the English team Corinthian FC, which he had met on one of his trips, one of the most famous teams at the time, known for its elegance and sportsmanship. It was decided that Real Madrid would wear black shorts in an attempt to replicate the English team, which had also inspired Madrid's original white kit, but the initiative lasted just 1 year, believing that it brought them bad luck. English club Leeds United permanently switched their blue shirt for a white one in the 60s to emulate the dominant Real Madrid of the era. Rivalries. There is often a fierce rivalry between the 2 strongest teams in the National League, and this is particularly the case in La Liga, where the game between Real Madrid and Barcelona is known as the classic El Clásico. The rivalry reflects what many regard as the political and cultural tensions felt between the Castilians and Catalans, seen by one author as a reenactment of the Spanish Civil War. Over the years, the record for Real Madrid and Barcelona is 100 victories for Madrid, 97 for Barcelona and 52 draws. El Derbi Madrileño is, with Athletic Madrid, the club's nearest neighbour, a rivalry being shared between the fans of both football teams. Although Atletico was founded by 3 Basque students in 1903, it was joined in 1904 by dissident members of Madrid FC. El Viejo Clásico, a further minor rivalry exists between Real Madrid and Athletic Bilbao, known as El Viejo Clásico, so named as the 2 clubs were dominant in the first half of the 20th century. European rivalries: Bayern Munich, Juventus. Okay, let's have a look at the current squad. So, very household names: Thibaut Courtois, Dani Carvajal, Eder Militao, David Alaba, Jesus Vallejo, Nacho, who's actually now vice-captain, Eden Hazard, Toni Kroos, Karim Benzema. I think he's going to get World Player of the Year this year. Luka Modric, Marco Asensio, Eduardo Camavinga, André Lunin, Federico Valverde from Uruguay, Álvaro Odriozola, Lucas Vázquez, Aurélien Chouameni, Dani Ceballos, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Antonio Rudiger, Fernand Mendy, Mariano Diaz. With Brahim Diaz on loan at AC Milan. The current coach, of course, is Carlo Ancelotti, and the current president is Florentino Perez. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Do drop me a comment and let me know which other clubs or even football nations you want me to look at in the next couple of videos. But as ever, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.